Hello and welcome. So I've pulled your first layer of cards and we will be clarifying um, and pulling some cards for advice as well. But first, what Spirit wants to talk to you about we have touched the sky over here. This is about, as you can see, she's letting down her braid. It's almost like her lifeline, rejoining society. It's where you've isolated yourself and now you're finding your way again. She's got a bird on her shoulder there. It's like you found your passion here with this Ace of Wands. There's been a spark of inspiration. You know, maybe you have this idea or this something that you're trying to create or start that is really pulling you out of a period of solitude. And with that, you're taking it and running. You're already here with the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. You've made your decision, the path that you want to take. And we've got the King of Wands over here. I'm going to clarify the reason his energy is here. That could be you or another person. The King of Wands can represent a fire sign, most likely Leo. Possibly somebody that's musical, but he is definitely marching ahead with fire in his heart and his fire in his soul. So I feel like this is representing your energy, that you're finally marching to the beat of your own drum. You found your inner spark, your inner fire, and you're going for it. This could be a second chance at something, what you're going for. This represents rebirth and second chance. It can also represent realizing your purpose, your path, like this inner calling, like you finally know what you need to do or what you're here to do. And then we have the Six of Swords here. This is your moving to calmer waters card. You know, usually she's in a boat with the swords and she's moving on. I love that the star is connected to the anchor. She's pulled that up and that's what's carrying her forward. Usually with the Six of Swords, in the most healthy aspect, we are turning those swords of pain into wisdom as we're moving to calmer waters, so we don't forget where we've come from, so we don't make the same mistakes in a sense. And then here this ends with a tower moment. Tower moments are not necessarily scary or bad. It is just representing something that is sudden, kind of out of the blue. So let's go ahead and clarify this reading. We do have the Fool is underneath the deck. So this could be in a sense of when you're kind of coming out of this moment of connecting back in. It's interesting that her hair is really long with these braids, like her lifelines to connect. And then we have this here, the tail that's coming up from the crocodile or alligator. But this is what's underneath everything. So this is all stemming maybe from a leap of faith that you're taking here. Once, you know, this passion was ignited, you just kind of ran with it in a sense. So let's go ahead and clarify, and then we'll get some advice. Two of Discs, otherwise known as the Two of Pentacles. Here this talks about change. The Two of Pentacles is where we are kind of balancing more than we can handle, and something needs to change where we need to maybe drop one of those discs. So there has definitely been a change here where you're kind of dropping that lifeline and finding that passion. This Judgment is talking about a second chance and change in that sense as well. So let's go ahead and clarify this some more. Seven of Wands. So here she's standing facing the water, waiting for her ships to come in. And here she's defending, fighting for what she's working towards, fighting for what she believes in. So the moves that you're making and the wisdom that you're gaining from everything, let's keep going here. And it might be that you needed to pull up anchor and like physically actually move somewhere. And then we have the Eight of Discs, or Eight of Pentacles. This is hard work and dedication. That's absolutely like what he's doing here. He's dedicated. He's marching forward with that passion. Under the deck we have Empress. This is all about abundance, creation, creating with the universe, nature, nurturing, all of that. So I feel like you've decided to take a leap of faith here with the universe and co-create to make a change for your second chance. Maybe you felt lonely. And we've got dogs here, or, well, this is, I guess, more of a lion here. We've got animals, we've got the birds. I feel like maybe a lot of your safe place or your connection is more animals than people. Maybe your passion is something to do with animals. I want to get one of these. Peacock. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. And we do have Judgment. So 2 cards talking about rebirth. So gaining a lot of wisdom, maybe that's that soul searching time. And this is going to trigger that rebirth here. Let's pull one of these, and then we will get our mystical shaman oracle for the medicine end of it, the advice. feel like these shuffle better this way, so I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. There we go. All right, let's see what we have here. Lepidocrocite. Yep, I'm not pronouncing that right. Very beautiful. So this can be helpful for Sagittarius, and it's very earthy. All right, so this stone, give me 1 second here. So this one helps with open heart, having an open heart, grounding yourself in teaching, maybe that inner wisdom here. Maybe needing some grounding if you're up in the clouds here, up in the sky. So this says practical and methodical. This stone approaches spiritually in a tangible way, grounding practices back to the earth while staying connected to source energy. A great crystal for teachers or anyone who wishes to pass down spiritual teachings. This values tradition and educates without judgment, sharing wisdom for humanity's highest good. This helps with committing to your life's purpose. That's that judgment. Staying focused on the tasks at hand and taking action in order to make progress. Each day you are one step closer to your dreams. Wow. So this is really making me feel like that's kind of what's going on. Like you have had this spark of wisdom for your inner calling, your life purpose, and that is kind of what's pulling you back into really like having passion for life again. Like when we're kind of soul searching and almost feeling like we're bumper carring through life, you know, like what am I doing? What is, you know, there's no passion in it. And I feel like with this inherent wisdom, talking about this rebirth, this inherent wisdom emerging at this time, get ready for the rebirth. This is talking about this life's purpose. This is rebirth, life purpose. That's beautiful. Oops. Here, go ahead and do this. All right, let's get one of these. So this tower moment is definitely going to be a good one in a sense of, I think once you get where you're going, you're pulling that anchor up. Why does that keep stopping? Sorry. Okay, so once you pull anchor up and you're moving to your calmer waters. It's like you're waiting for your ships to come in and moving to calmer waters. So maybe, and she's standing by water. Maybe this has something to do with water, in a sense of what your purpose is, you know. Aquatics, marine biology, you know, boating, I'm not sure, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm just kind of pointing out there is, you know, a sense of water here straight in the center of the reading, and it's something that you're passionate about and you're fighting for, because the sevens are where we're taking that step back, and with the Seven of Wands, you're taking that step back and deciding, is this worth fighting for? And it looks like you have decided it is, and you're going for your second chance. So things are changing, and this tower moment is going to be good because it's basically going to break down everything that has that was not working for you in the past, so then you can rebuild and have that second chance of what your life purpose is here. It's going to bring you great abundance here with this Empress. You're taking that leap of faith. This one's exciting. I like readings like this. Because it's almost like you get that alive feeling again, like that excitement. I love that. Two came out. These cards need to be broken in more. But sometimes both messages do help here. We have the Sweat Lodge and the Seer. So for some of you, the Sweat Lodge might be the advice. So apart from this beautiful reading, I'm only reading from the medicine part of this, because this would be, we're searching for advice from these cards today. So life is offering you a second chance. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's what this is, second chance rebirth. Take it, since this chance may not come your way again for a while. Mother Earth, Empress, is calling you into her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as needed for a spiritual rebirth. Gift yourself time to be with your darkness. So that's kind of what was going on in this card, where you are in your own little world, away from everyone. You still have your little lifeline, but you're, up there. Gift yourself time to be with your darkness, your fears, your pain, and your seeds of beautiful potential until you come out the other side free, wise, and full of creativity. Oh my gosh, that so fits this reading. With talking about the wisdom with the peacock feather and, the Mother Earth and creativity, like this is. So let's see how this reading might come out a different way when we have the advice on the Seer. So let's see. The Seer has arrived now to challenge you to get out of denial and begin telling yourself the truth about your situation. Wishful thinking will not make what you desire happen when you're refusing to see things as they are. The truth may hurt, but it will set you free to claim the bounty that is waiting for you to notice it. This is a moment of true power. The Seer offers you his medicine. When you are ready, surrender your vision to Spirit and ask to be shown the truth, no matter the price. Once you do so, your eyes will open and you will receive a powerful gift. Okay, so this is asking yourself to see the truth. Try not to deny yourself what's actually going on, and surrender to that. Don't be in the wishful thinking sense of it. Let's see. The invitation part of it, the Seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles or even through a maze. But the hidden realms don't follow the rules of a two-dimensional map. Trust your gut and allow your perception of your circumstances to widen. I almost feel like that, maybe you were living in a fog before and you weren't being truthful with yourself, how unhappy you were because you weren't living with your passion or your purpose. And you've been gifted this moment of wisdom and clarity to see the truth and to really go for this rebirth. All right, what a beautiful reading. I hope this has brought you clarity. And don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe so then you know when I am back on. And I will catch you again in the next one. Thank you, guys.